Okay, since he's out, I don't know if he's going to be speaking anymore. You have any more news headlines, or you just...
I don't know. You keep shooting them down. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. What you got? Talk to me.
All right, so first off, we all know that the drive-ins are coming back, making a good comeback.
Should have figured that when they all started going out of business, that you know that's going to be a...
Yes.
That's your sign. If everybody else is going out of business, you probably need to get into it. Go ahead.
Yes. Well, so far there has only been reports of, it doesn't sound like much, but 330 drive-ins have opened up, which is a long shot. We still got a long way to go, but they're doing really, really good, and they keep popping back up. And it's far from in the 1950s when theaters opened up. There was 4,000. So
that was a fad. Everybody was into their cars after World War II, and so you got all the... That was about the same time drive-in restaurants started cropping up, and with McDonald's and such, and you're able to drive right up to the window and get your food and stuff and move on.
Good stuff.
Drive-in theaters popped up about the same time. Around here we have 2 defunct drive-ins. Here in Central Kentucky, we've got one in Judy, that's here in Montgomery County, and they could use your business, still going. I think they just had a Blake Shelton concert last night.
Yeah, that was last night, Saturday.
Paris has one. The Bourbon Drive-In is still active. I was pleasantly surprised to see that. The lady who runs that, I can't remember her name, but if you ever catch hold of this, keep the faith. There's a defunct one in Stanton in Powell County, right next to the Mountain Parkway. They actually installed a small second screen before they went out, but they are still doing the little flea market crawl, so I guess they're getting some use out of it. And the other defunct one was a 2-screen drive-in between Winchester and Lexington. Last I heard, it was called the Skyview, and last I heard, Sony actually owned that, and they bought it and shut it down because apparently they have an interest in some of the movie theaters in town. And as usual, Sony, Sony makes the best decisions in the entertainment industry, so.
Oh, yeah.
So, but yeah, it's how well the drive-ins are going to hang on. I don't know. It depends on how much the younger kids who are going to these things are going to remember them. If they remember them warmly, then they'll be able to ride this for a while. If not, then as soon as the Rona is over, first week in November, the Rona will be cured on November 4th, 2020 by a miracle. So it's just a matter of wait and see.
Wait and see.
Wait and see. What else you got?
All right, so I got two news that you nerd lovers will love. I'm loving this. You will love one of them. The other one you probably never heard of. But there has been an announcement that G4 TV is coming back.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
I mean, why? G4 TV was the gamer television channel. So effing what? I said it before. Now, I can't say anything on this. I'm just going to step aside. There's a story behind the reason why I hate G4 TV.
Really?
I despise G4 TV. Before it was G4 TV, it was Tech TV. And before it was Tech TV, it was called IDG TV. IDG and Tech TV was basically a television program for nerds, for computer nerds, is what it was. They talked about computer news, history, development, all this other stuff. And that's what it was, and they had stuff for gamers, sure, but they also had stuff that looked into the technical side of video gaming, the internet, anything technology related. Tech TV could get into it, root around, but because it wasn't in the top 10 at any point, really, they decided to turn it into G4 TV and just made it nothing but video games. The video gamers. I don't care. Disney XD started for the life of me, you cannot. I don't understand how anybody can watch any of these video game shows, like on Disney XD. I can't remember which game it is, but it is Overwatch, I
Player
believe.
Select.
Player Select is one where you see
I
these
hated that.
different guys playing at home and stuff, trying out these video games. Overwatch League is idiotic to the nth degree, because the things happen so fast. They've got the screen split into so many simultaneous feeds that unless you are downing your methamphetamines with like double strength coffee, you're not going to be able to keep up with it. Idiotic. If you want to see that crap, there's Minecraft TV on Pluto, there's Roblox TV on Pluto, there's all kinds of, there's Twitch, for God's sake. There's plenty of crap out there for you guys to just burn through your meth supply and sit there and watch all this stuff. I don't understand G4 TV. I don't want to understand G4 TV. Screw G4 TV. Screw 'em. Screw 'em, screw 'em, screw 'em.
Well, you're going to hate me for saying this.
F you.
Because
Sideways.
in high school, we watched G4 TV, and it wasn't the games. They had shows like Attack of the Show and stuff like that on there. But there was...
Which were overrated too, by the way.
There was a show where basically something that I actually always wanted to try and do with our channel. Okay, now hold on. I love the fact that they went from not just talking about games and tech, but there was somebody that was into anime, and they would sit there and talk about all the new anime, manga, and all that stuff that was coming out. There was one person about comic books. They was talking about those and the TV shows, and then they would have another person talking about horror and stuff like that. I really thought that that was a great way because it fed everybody in the nerd genre, you know? Anything that you're geeking about, they fed it to you, you know, all the top news. I thought that was great. That's why when we started this thing, I was like, man, I really wish we could do it like that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Just bring, you know, grow into something to where we would just talk about everything and have somebody that knew about everything, you know, all that.
Mm-hmm.
So, you probably hate me for that. But I remember them having, like, you know, during the nighttime, they would show, like, Japanese game shows that was really hilarious on there. And, you know.
I do like Takeshi's Castle. That was one of the refugees from G4. And one more reason why I hated G4, because they put them on and then took them away.
That did piss me off. That pissed a lot of my friends off, too.
Attack of the Show, I wasn't a fan, but I could see the appeal of it because I was a charter subscriber to Entertainment Weekly magazine back in the day. It wasn't for me, but I could see the appeal of it, so I'm not going to bust anybody's chops over Attack of the Show. And honestly, I'm not going to bust anybody's chops over G4. Not, like I said, I wouldn't swill that espresso, but hey, y'all do you. Just don't make me watch it and don't make me pay for it.
Well, apparently it's all run by, was it something cast? What was it called?
Ew.
But it, IGN, I mean, you can find most of these shows on Pluto TV. I think Cheaters actually started on G4 channel, I think. And
Which is why their program directors are rotting in a special circle of hell all their own.
But I'm still excited about it. I think it's coming to Peacock, or they either said it was either going to be released on Peacock or maybe Pluto TV. So, either which way, I'm excited. All right, now.
Still can't watch Peacock on Roku, by the way, or on Amazon Fire Sticks.
That sucks.
Yes, it does.
I'm sorry.
But they don't want to do it. They don't do it. There you go.
It sucks. But anyway, for you gamers out there,
All two of you.
if you have Retro Nintendo, do you have that?
I have an old mini Super Nintendo.
Well, I don't know if it's on there.
Go ahead.
More.
We had onions. I had home fries with potatoes and onions and meatloaf with green beans and coleslaw. And washed it all down with a Pepsi. So by God, I'm loaded for
Oh
bear.
gosh. All right. So anyway,
That ain't fat, by the way. That's bloat right there. You see this? Go ahead.
this is all fat.
Yeah.
All right. But anyway,
That's all fat.
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.